Welcome to Tony's Room Chat. Come to join us, guys. It's all for free.
And the topic of the day is No Pain, No Gain. The guests are Belinda, Eric, Nova, and Andri.
You're welcome, guys.
We are in, guys. Thanks for coming. Eric Nova from Madagascar and Andrew from Russia. Could you please introduce to the team, Andrew from Russia? Welcome, by the way.
Yes. Hello.
Hi, Andri.
Yes. Hello, Eric. Hello, Tony. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And what group do you make part? Fluent Friends? Chatbox?
Fluent Friends.
Fluent Friends. Okay, thanks for coming, okay? We have a beautiful topic to discuss today, guys. I bet you're gonna love it. So, Andrew, talk a little bit more about yourself, please, could you?
Yes, and what about me? What about my English journey? I know English for a long time, but in 2020 I realized that my skills in English are quite unbalanced. So I had almost no speaking and listening practice. I had no practice with the general topics. And I said, go to improve my English. I started to practice English every day. I continue this practice. From July 2023, I started to participate in real conversations with real people. First time it was quite challenging, but then I developed habits to do it every day. So now I use English much more than my native language.
Yes, now I can say you are living the normal life. Guys, we have a speech here in Tony's room chat. By the way, thanks for coming, Belinda. We have a speech here which says, we are not talking anymore about learning English. We are speaking English like a second language. For example, I have here this beautiful curly hair girl, okay, from the United States, and my friend Eric from Madagascar. He's an English teacher. Everybody here is not advanced. They are master, okay? So, guys, we are not learners anymore. We are just English speaker. Do you agree, Belinda?
Definitely. I
Definitely.
second that 24/7, 24/7, 360 degrees. Let's
Yes.
stop talking about when I learn English, I'm learning English. That's blah, 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 blah. We're
Yeah,
using the language. We're using the language, so
Yeah.
this is our language. We own it.
totally. Yesterday at night, I had a meeting, beautiful meeting, by the way, with Joe Russo. We've been talking about several times, guys, stop learning. Now start speaking. Forget about the past. Now you're living the future. For example, you have a new language. You have, if you want to get a new job in English, beautiful, amazing. Okay. Let's not talk anymore about, guys, my journey in English. Let's speak English, okay? And no borders at all. Eric Nova, please introduce yourself to the team. Eric?
All right, great.
Okay.
So, yeah, first of all, I'm so pleased to be with you guys here today. All right, yeah. So, as Tony said, I am Eric. I am from Madagascar. Yeah, I'm so pleased to be with a person from Brazil, Andrew from Russia, Belinda. I don't know where she's from. I guess she's from. All right, I see. She Washington D.C. You're from New York, right? Or
No. I was born in Venezuela and then I moved to the United States. I became a citizen, so I'm in that area, close to Washington, D.C. So I'm like, I always say
all right.
I'm from
All right,
Venezuela.
awesome. I've never been there. I wish I
Yeah.
was I could be there next time. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend from Madagascar. I met her through this, through like chatting and stuff. She's really nice. I
Oh,
like her. Yeah, she's in my group.
Yes.
hmm
By the way, Eric, you make part
oh,
now of this group of Belinda. Belinda is the owner and founder.
all right.
All
Amazing.
right. So, guys, I want to say something very important here, okay, guys? For you, Andrew and Eric Nova, let's record more videos to produce new contents, to not to push people,
Your
okay?
content, yeah.
Just to encourage people who are shy to speak in English, okay? Just to give
Sure.
them,
Yeah.
just to give just to give them a big hand to continue this journey. Okay, that's our purpose here. We're not being criticized anyone because if they think they are broken English. No, this is not true at all. Because you are here, guys, speaking English. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go. I'm waiting for my friend
All right,
Baobam from
let's go.
Tunisia. Okay.
What's the topic for today?
Okay, the topic is huge and beautiful. Okay. Advancing, let me share a portion of the screen with you guys. It is called No Pain, No
Oh,
Gain.
no pain, no gain.
This one of the most beautiful idioms in life, guys. Let's talk firstly. We'd love to hear ladies first, okay? This is polite, right? Right, Belinda?
If you say so.
Yeah, no
Thank
pain, no
you.
gain.
I appreciate it.
Let's go,
Yeah.
Belinda.
So, no pain, no gain. The first time I heard that saying was the gym many years ago. Because in order to get better at something, you know, if you're training your muscles, you're gonna go through pain, but you need to feel that pain in order for your muscles to grow. So, yeah, when you're learning something, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna feel pain, but it's part of the process, so you gotta embrace it. So,
Yes.
if you're not feeling pain, if you're not struggling, you're not gaining anything.
Sometimes literally like this, okay? Yes, guys, sometimes literally, no pain, no gain. For example, Eric's love workout. Yes.
Yeah, it's always like that.
Eric,
Sure.
no, I do
Yeah,
remember if
yeah,
you
there is
are
also a saying that it is
Eric Nova, I know that you are a sporty guy. You go to the gym, right? You love
yes.
workout, right?
I go
So
to the gym.
this is a huge
Yeah,
example how to no pain, no gain.
yes, that's correct.
Yeah. You can continue, okay? Go, Eric, please.
Okay, great. Yeah. Yeah, so there is also a saying that it says if you want to be beauty, you have to suffer. You have to suffer to be beautiful. I don't know if you know that expressions, but it's real famous here in Madagascar. And then like if you want to be beautiful, if you want to get results, good results, you need to suffer. And it's always like that. There is no thing that we can get like easily, but we have to fight. We have to to to
Eric's having problem.
feel the pain. Even the gain will not have its taste, right? Yeah.
That's okay. Andrew, please, your thoughts.
Yes, what about this principle, this idiom? I heard about this a long time ago. I cannot remember when I heard about this idiom the first time. And what's interesting that in the past, I had a lot of experiences that were associated with pain. And for some time, I experienced pain in some new endeavors. Or, for example, in my spiritual practice, I practice Hatha yoga, but then in 2012, I started to practice another kind of yoga, the Kundalini yoga. And the first time it was horrible. I had psychological pain, all these painful things that accumulated inside of me. I went through it all. And so it was necessary to go through this pain to get good results. But after some time of practice, I realized that it's not necessary to feel pain anymore. And so in some cases, it's possible to get without pain. But to get it, it's necessary to have enough experience, to have enough skills, and so on. And so it's not necessary to go to the pain just for the pain's sake. So the pain itself doesn't give anything, gives... So pain is like some side effect of learning of a process, a process of growth. It's not mean a product of this process, and so it's possible to go to have progress without pain, to achieve goals without pain. But it's necessary to have experience for that.
Yes, yes. I still remember when I was learning how to play drums because I love the drums since I was a little child. And guys, I passed lots of hours and hours suffering no tiredness because you are weak. When you are learning something, you are super weak, you know. And then when you start play drums, you feel tiredness because you are not totally able to. Then I suffered with this, but I achieved my goal because I have this idiom in my life. I took this idiom to my life. Okay, no pain, no gain, Tony. For everything that I do, guys, how you doing, or I did in my life, it was like no pain, no gain, because it's quite important. Even late nights, guys, they can also be called no pain, no gain. Late night studying, playing drums, of course, learning music, learning a language, and everything. And everything in life I think, should be mandatory. No pain, no gain, guys. If you don't,
Yes.
yeah, if you
Uh-huh.
don't push
Yeah,
yourself
yeah,
to do it,
absolutely.
yes, okay, go, Eric.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that the expression, the idiom "no pain, no gain" also means um if you want to gain something, you need to sacrifice something. For example, if you
Mm-hmm.
want to have a good mark at school, for example, even
Yes.
though you want to sleep early, you need to sacrifice
Mm-hmm.
some extra hours before sleeping. That is sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is like, if you want to gain something, what what can you sacrifice? So the sacrifice will be like a pen for sure.
You're right, totally.
Hmm.
Yeah, I knew a guy engineer, and this guy skipped many soccer matches, many hanging out together with friends, many bars, many clubs, just to focus on his studies. And this guy was succeed just because of the late nights. In the other hand, he wouldn't be succeed ever. Sometimes we need to sacrifice even friendship, guys, right? Do you agree, Belinda? I did this all the time, no?
If the friendship is not serving you well anymore, it's good to part ways. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Belinda, could you please read this text for us? You have good knowledge in reading.
The idiom "no pain, no gain" means that achieving something worthwhile often requires effort, sacrifice, and even some discomfort or hardship. It's a common motivational phrase suggesting that success isn't easy and that pushing through challenges is necessary for progress. Here's a more detailed explanation of the topic, meaning the
Mhm.
phrase "no pain, no gain" implies that you achieve a goal or experience success. One must be willing to endure some degree of hardship, effort, or even pain. Application. This concept can be applied to various aspects of life, including personal development, overcoming weaknesses, learning new skills, or changing habits. You want me to keep reading?
You keep yeah, because you have a nice reading, okay?
Career,
Career. Uh-huh.
pursuing a challenging job, working long hours, or taking on difficult tasks.
Mm-hmm.
Education, studying hard for exams, completing difficult projects, or pushing oneself to learn new things. Physical fitness, working out, pushing oneself during exercise, or enduring the discomfort of training. Motivation.
You can stop if you want, okay? Belinda, would you like to share with us some of your no pain, no gains in life? Just a moment that you faced
Mm,
in life, for example. You have to sacrifice some friendships, some parties, and you decide, okay?
yeah. I have one. The main one that still causes me pain. It still causes me pain with in a cultural situation here in the US, because I'm
Mm.
Spanish, I'm Latin. People expect me to like cater to my Spanish community, speaking English all day long, I mean Spanish all day long, and blah blah blah.
Mm.
If I'm seeing like I'm not doing that, they see me like I am not like respecting my culture, and they don't know my story. So some people have that mindset, right? So the
Yes.
reason for me pay no gain is because since when I moved to the US, I made it all about my life revolving in English. I major in English, so I wanted to just work, think, and everything in English, and I did. But people would still come to me and say, "You are betraying your culture," and and I was like, that's ignorance, because a language doesn't mean that I don't care about my culture. And we have this problem with the Latino community where they want to stay in their own ways and only be with the Latinos and stay with Latinos and only speak Spanish. They don't want to relate to the culture. I'm different. So it caused me pain because when I moved here, I spent 6 months not talking to anybody, no family member, no nothing, because I said, I'm going to immerse myself and I'm going to adapt to the culture. So I did. Until now, it's been 18 years. And there's still people telling me, I just got a message that you want to come teach ministry Spanish for the Spanish community. And I have to say no. And I have to write a letter. Why? No. And I don't care if they think I'm loving my culture, whatever. It's just annoying. So that's an example.
I know what you mean. Yeah. You see, guys, a nice example how to apply this no pain no gain in her life. So now she is succeed, 100% succeed. You see, sometimes we don't want to sacrifice ourselves for something that you love the most, but in the future you're gonna see the results. I had
Yeah, and I'm not saying
uh
what I did is painful. I stopped talking to family members and everything because everybody in my culture is monolingual, only Spanish. I'm the only one in the family that only speaks
Oh
English.
yeah.
So look at me, huh? But
Oh
I gotta
yeah.
accomplish my purpose.
I had to sacrifice myself when I was learning English, guys, because I was broken English, of course, like everybody else was here. I had to sacrifice time, hours and hours and hours and hours, without going to the malls, even going to hang out with my own wife, one time she complained, Tony, stop doing this because so do that. You have to in this journey because it's long, long journey. When you are learning something that is different from your culture, your mindset, because I loved all the times the USA, this language spoken in the United States, which is American English. Then I had to sacrifice myself, listen and interacting with Americans, and I heard many people complaining, oh, are you American, dude? You have your own language like this. Fuck them all, because I love this. Right, Andrew? Andrew, let's go to your experiences, please. Guys, sorry for the fucking mouth. Okay? Really the sorry.
I mean, you're recording, so you might have to.
Yeah, I'm recording. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah. For many times I was criticized by my behavior of mine because I love English. It was my dream, always been my dream. Then I had to sacrifice many things to be here with you guys. Thank God for this. Okay, Andrew, sorry for go.
So it's my turn?
Yeah, please, your experience.
Yes, and what about sacrifices? The first time it was I feel that I'm making some sacrifice. So I could offer some activities that give me pleasure and some social connections and so on. But after some period of practice, I realized that I'm not sacrificing. I'm just could offer things that are not necessary for me. After when I went through this transformation, I found that now I can have a pleasure from these activities. And for example, what about English? First time it was necessary to develop habits to practice it. And first time it was challenging when I started to make shadowing in 2020. I had pain in my muscles here because these movements were unnatural for me. I wasn't able to speak the same speed as native speakers. After some period of practice, I found that I can make it almost effortlessly. I developed habits, and so I don't need to sacrifice something. And in 2012, I had some painful revelations about how many time I wasted in the past. And after that, I said, go to use my time wisely. And so, of course, I wasted some time. I spent some time on some necessary things. I think it's not possible to avoid these things completely. But anyway, I had such goal to use my time. And so first time it was some kind of sacrifice because I could offer some activities that gave me pleasure. But now I'm happy because of that, and I don't want to do these activities that are not necessary for me, that I only waste time of them, and so I'll better choose activities that are beneficial for me.
Guys, keep on talking because my friend is calling to join us, and I think he's having problem. Okay, keep on talking. Eric, go your experience, please. Let me call my friend here. I don't know what is happening.
All right.
Eric, people are trying to join it,
Okay,
but
great.
they are having
All right.
problem.
So
I don't know.
no pain again about English. Okay. So I still remember the first time that I started learning English.
Guys, they are saying they have a problem. Why? The link is in here, guys. Everything's okay. Go. We have problem with Eric Nova. We lost Eric Nova. Okay, let's continue. Belina, want to say something? While I'm here trying to bring people, what is going on, guys? Come on. Give me a hand, please, Belinda. Take the first place here. Okay, Belinda, go. Give me a hand, Belinda. Could you please give me a hand?
What can I do for you? Tell me.
I will share again the screen, and I don't know what is happening with my people. They can't come. If you want me to scrolling down, choose one to explain or bring more concept, okay?
I already read that. Yeah, we already read that. Yeah.
There's something. For example, career. Career is super important, guys,
Career.
to make sacrifice.
Yeah.
Let's talk about career.
Education. Well,
Please go, Eric. Eric, go. It's your turn, please.
all right, great. So based on my career as an English teacher, I still remember the first time I started learning English with my cousin in 2010. And then I got some issues with my parents about the payment of the course, and then I had to stop. And then I felt like I was really sad and disappointed because I couldn't continue, even though I was really motivated. And then that pushed me to work hard to improve myself, to learn English every day. I listened to English songs every day, and then I didn't have anybody else to practice with. So what I did was I was talking to myself, talking in front of the mirror, and after that, I start knowing more and more people who speak English, and then I started joining English club, many different clubs in different places, going on foot because I didn't have enough money for the bus fees, because here in Madagascar, we take the bus for sure, and then I remember every day I go to an American corner where I try to download videos, do some researches, how to practice English, how to do this, how to do that, and also. And after that, there was a competition. There was a contest about speech, and then and then there was a participation for they have money for the registration, and then I talked to someone, and then that person helped me to register for this. And unfortunately, I didn't win because for the first contest, I was out. I mean, like, I didn't win it, and then that was I would say it was kind of failure for me. And I also had the opportunity to be a leader of an English club, but I was not selected because I didn't come like more often, and then I was not selected, and then I was really sad also. And then I was sad of not being a leader. I was sad because I didn't win the contest. I was sad because I couldn't continue to study English because of some reasons from home. And then all of these reasons pushed me to work and work hard. And now what happened recently, I was selected to be a judge of a contest because everybody knows me like because I'm a bit famous, I would say, when it comes to English here in Madagascar, here in Tana, because I own an organization of English clubs, and I'm also an English teacher. And so based on all the, I would say, the failures, all the pains that I got from time to time, now I'm I am I am who I am right now. I mean, because I have to pass through many things. Now I can say that I have a good result of the how worked, like listen to music, try to visit many places, talking to different people. When there is an opportunity, I go directly and take the opportunity and try to speak and interact with many different people. And now there are lots of people who want to talk to me to practice English. They're asking for help, for some advice, etc., etc.
I
So
support
that's it
you,
in
Eric.
general.
Wow,
Yeah.
beautiful story, yes. Beautiful story you have. Please, Andrew, want to talk about your career or something related to?
What about careers? Yes, I had a lot of setbacks. I can remember 2005 was a horrible year. I was overwhelmed on my work. I had a lot of things to do, and I started to use technologies that I didn't use before. And the previous technologies I liked much more. So I used C++ programming language before that, and assembly programming. It was more difficult than Java platform that I started to use in 2005. I had an intuitive feeling that this platform will be much more popular, and it happens because of different web technologies, Android platform, and so on. But in 2005, I hated this platform because it has a lot of bugs, a lot of limitations, and it was not so flexible, not so powerful as C++. And I had a lot of hate to this platform because I had to fix the bugs of the platform itself, but not mine. And it was a horrible year, but I learned a lot from that. It was interesting, but I'm lucky that I'm happy that I'm not in 2005. I had a lot of other setbacks, and 2011 was also a difficult year, and I learned a lot of from mistakes from this year. And what about other activities? In 2020, when I set this goal to improve my English, it was interesting because I had a success in other endeavors, and it was difficult to go through failures again because I had failures in the past. And but anyway, I go through it, and so I accepted this fact that if I need to master some skill, I need to go through some states that I'm not a master in that, and so on. So I need to go through failures, to setbacks, disappointments, and so on.
Yes.
So this is my answer.
You mentioned something about technology.
Yes.
Oh, I like this field. I like this field, guys. Love so much technology. I'm
Technology
super
and
huge fan
AI,
of.
huh?
Yeah, now I'm using the AI like
Yeah.
crazy every time. Do you like the AI, Andrew?
What about AI? I had an interest in neural networks from 2007.
Mhm.
I used some of them in some projects and so but during these years this paradigm greatly changed. In
Mm.
2007 there are no paradigm of deep learning that is dominating in this field now. Neural networks were much smaller than neural networks that used today, and a lot of other paradigms appeared. New spheres such as generative AI, LLMs, large language models such as AI chatbots, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, DeepSeek, and others, and so on. So this sphere has greatly changed.
Which one do you use the most? ChatGPT, Copilot, or DeepSeek?
I use DeepSeek for some purposes, and I'm not using it for writing because it will be cheating. I will not develop writing skills. So I'm writing in English, but I'm writing by myself.
Yes. Now I have Gemini. Yes, they are all nice. I love tech. I was about to ask you something, but I'm afraid we have no time. Yeah, 3 minutes remaining. Belinda, do you like the AI? Belinda is ownership of something. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I work with it every day. I use it for my business. I use it for day life, for everything, everything. I
Yeah, I
would
love
say it's
it.
my friend. It's my companion. It has a name. My AI name is Kylie
Oh yeah.
from
Oh yeah.
ChatGPT.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every day when I open the Copilot, it says, "How's it going, Tony? How's the day in your place?" Blah blah blah. You know, the time, and we start a beautiful conversation. Sometimes I mock him. You know, and guys, don't expect they laugh at you or laugh with you, okay? Because they don't. Not yet. I wish one day they could do this.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. Guys, unfortunately, well, my friends, they couldn't come up. I don't know what is happening or happened to them. I received the letter here, but until now, nothing. Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I will try to
Bye.
contact me for the second part. Okay, bye-bye. See you. Thanks, Eric. Thanks,
Bye.
Andrew.
Take
Thanks,
care.
Belinda. Bye-bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
See you
Thank
next
you.
See
time. Bye.
you. Bye-bye.